Good evening, ladies and gents. How are we doing? Boys and girls, and those who do not wish to specify, we are back with another stream here on FlynSoloPresents. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? So, for those who are new to the channel, the way I kind of choose what I'm doing on my streams is the spin of the wheel. And yesterday, we spun for weekly races, so we're planning to go through those. If I just come out here, as you can see on the smaller window here, these are what we're going to be going through today, and the idea is to get these all completed before the end of the stream, which should be in about 2 hours time. We will see. So that's the idea as well. So yeah, please welcome on in if you're new. Say hi in the chat. Tell us what your weekend was like. Did you have a good weekend? My weekend seems to be flying by at the moment. Lots of stuff going on. Also, I've got this whacking great big thing trying to drink some more water. So please use the hydrate button in Twitch, or just say drink some water if you're in the YouTube chat as well. Again, as always, if you could like, subscribe, follow, and all that jazz that helps support the channel, that would be fantastic. But yes, with that, what we'll do here is we'll have a bit of a chat at the moment. Quite a few liveries have been coming out for F1. Some are really quite nice. Others, I think tragic is a nice way of putting for it. For me personally, the biggest disappointment at the moment would be Audi. Audi was a real disappointment on that one. I felt like they could have done so much with that. And Ferrari was a bit of a, not too much of a shocker. I just felt like, again, for me, they added white to an already red car, and it looks like they kind of dropped it from a height like a bird had pooped on the top of it. But that's my opinion of the Ferrari car. I do hope Hamilton has a better season, just because, again, to not use the same descriptive term, last year was tragic for him as well. But we'll see. Apart from that, the Red Bulls have really kicked it out of the park. Very similar liveries to last year, but they've done those tweaks that have been necessary for a while now, which is really good. Haas I quite liked as well. Alpine I kind of put in the same section as Ferrari, just the same, nothing really different, but still a nice looking car, to be honest. But we will see. Fingers crossed. McLaren, hopefully, I want McLaren to go back to the orange and blue. Granted, I am a bit biased, as you can see by my stream, but that would be wicked if we could go back to that. That'd be awesome. But we will see. Anyway, enough of me harping on about Formula 1. Let me switch over to the gaming screen so you can see a few more things. So we're going to start off first. We're going to go to my favourite track, which is Brands Hatch. And that's going to take us through to this section here. Hang on a second. There we go. We've actually got some game sound coming through, which is good. So in so doing, with that, we're going to go to the Sunday Cup. So they suggest about 380. Interesting. Okay, so a lot of these cars are optional, but we were looking for 380. I usually will look for like the 400 marks. If we scroll all the way down, what are we looking at here? Got a Jimny, Cappuccino, a Coppen, an Alphard Executive Lounge. We do have a Corolla 83, which would be quite good. 1600 GT Apex. Here's the Suzuki Cappuccino. You know what I might go for? Let's go for the R5 Turbo, see if we can get anything out of that. Slightly above in a 410. Let's whack it on some... No. Race shop, there we go. We're going to go on some sports softs, I think. Treat ourselves to some sports softs. See how that goes. This is just stock, by the way. How many laps? We've got 5 laps. So from the back, we've got 5 laps to get to the front, and it's the Indy circuit as well. Now, also what I've been trying to do is I've now got a Logitech gear shifter, which you can't see on screen at the moment, but let's see if I can get this to work. Stay in third. Up the inside. Vive the resistance. Enough Henna. I'm going to stay in third. Bring it out wide. Get up to fourth. All around the outside on the curb. Yes. Look at that. Oh, got a neutral there. There we go. This is the next purchase I need to do, is actually to get a cockpit rig. At the moment I've just got it bolted to my desk, so it's not giving me the best options or more of the realism to it. Stay in third. I think, are we going to go around the outside of this one? Completely missing the apex, but just drove around that Prius. But in all fairness though, look at this car. This is like proper 80s hot hatch. Love it. God, look at those dials as well. Oh, that was not good. Alright, here we go. Not good either. No, off skis we go. Keep it straight, keep it straight. Got 8 seconds on the Prius, so we're fine. Now I must say, where I've gone a little above the PP recommendation, I think for the next one. Oh, we spun it! Interesting. This is intriguing. What's happened here? There we go. Do not know what happened there, but we are now down for a final lap frenzy here. There is no way we're going to catch this up in time. It would not go into gear, it would not even accelerate or anything. Gonna have to reset this. I got cocky about this. There's nothing we can do about this. This is an absolute failure because we're at a connection issue. I don't know what happened there. Right. Boo, P7. What earth happened there? I had it in gear, it just didn't like it. Accelerator down, nothing happened. Okay, well, we'll try that again, shall we? That's supposed to be a quick and easy one. Right, let's chat and let's jinxing of myself here. Let's just go flat out. Right. Stick with the driver's view as well. Why not? Always going for it. Trying to follow him through. Accelerate out. We've got the power on it. You don't know what happened there at all. Right, going off track with this gear shift is scaring me now. Because it looks like it just goes bonkers. There's no response at all. We need to catch up with these, and then we just need to book it when we get to the front. Go out wide, try and gain that traction and speed. Here we go. We're going to go three wide into turn one, 4 wide even. Yes, matey, look at that. Swish and flick, mate. There we go. Right. Past the SUV. Past the hybrid. Just got to catch up with the key car here. Brake, drop to third, tuck it into the apex, accelerate out. There we go. We're doing well. Oh. Thank you very much for the person who just dropped into chat. That'll teach me for reading it whilst I'm trying to do stuff. There we go. I'm good for art, thank you very much, but thank you very much for offering. Mainly because of the reason why I don't automatically reject people who offer artwork for my channel. It's more the fact that 1, it's an art form that you do. 2, you should get paid for it. And 3, I can't do that. I do not have the monies for it. But thank you all the same for jumping in and saying hi in the chat. Hope you're well. Alright, it's the final lap. Do not stuff it up. You're 6 seconds ahead here. Very much a safety brake on that. I could have flowed through that corner a lot faster. No. Correct it. That's it. Easy does it. Or was very naughty there and switched the paddles. There we go. That confused me because I switched it to third in the paddles, but it was still second in the gear stick. There we go. Bring it round. Thank you very much for following. Mialika 17. Much appreciated. There we go. And with that. Right. Weekly number 1 done. 100k in the bank. Well, we need to still collect it, but still. What I might do here actually is just realise it's not what I did here. Let's just turn down the music a little bit, just so we can hear the engine noise a bit more. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It just stopped working on that first race. Right. Anyway, we move forward. We move on. We persevere, as it were. So drink me water. Lovely. Right, so the next one. European front rear challenge 550. Let's change the car, and it says 550. So let's try and get closer to that then. On the 550 Spectrum. Oh, we do have our fake MG M3 that we created. MW. There is the Maserati, which is slightly under. That might be good fun. If we jump in there, we've got sports hards. Let's get some sports softs on. And we're at the Red Bull ring. Let's give this a whirl. Instagram in the chat, please. You can get my Discord or Instagram via my profile. So you're able to grab those there for you if you wish. Or if you type in iSocials, it should all appear in the chat for you. Alright, first of all... Oh, it's wet. Didn't take that into consideration. I have to switch to my usual dailies there. Oh, that's what I can't see though. Right, this is actually a paddle shift car, so I don't feel like I'm cheating now. Trying to steal a 1 foot brake on this. We are gaining on the leaders, which is good. Catching up on the 73. Oh, a bit wide there on that one. Oh, 2014 versus 2003 there, M3, M4. There's a lot of BMWs on here. Up there. Push on through, right, P4. That's a shunt I didn't want to do. Oh, on the wet stuff. Got a bit of oversteer there. Oversteer? Understeer even. This is going to be a tight one for first place. Cheers, thank you very much. I'll keep an eye out for those. Right. Let's push, push, push. Get to the inside here. We've got a lap to make up 4 seconds here for a win. Missed the apex on that one, but decent run out, I'd say. Yeah, we look fine for the rain at the moment, to be honest. Just before the 100 marker. Oh no, no, no. And we've spun it. Can we rescue it for second? There is no rescue for first. First is gone. But we might be able to get our second back from the mistake that we made. Up on the inside. Over on the curbs. Beautiful. I think we could have won that, but still, either way. Oof. Bit wibbly wobbly on the exit there. P2 will win us that for the weekly. And I think we've already got a P1 in this race for the completionist within me as well. That's a horrible colour for the Gran Turismo. Driving a Gran Turismo in Gran Turismo, why not? Excellent. Right, let's exit out and let's just see what it says, because if it says it's only P2 is the best, then we'll need to go back in and complete it whilst we're here. No, we're fine, we're P1. So, next one we've got is limited time online event. The Hyundai Elantra 1 make. Need to change here. We do have the Elantra as well. And we're on Sports Softs already. And it's at Montreal, my second favourite track. Yes, Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve. If I'm correct, the Elantra is electric, isn't it? We've got all Elantras here. How many laps we got? 4. Yeah. Still not used to this. Again, this track was actually built for a lot smaller cars to the wide cars that we have now. Oh, they are extending their lead on this. Oh boy. Can't allow that. Come on, go past, guys. Come on. I'm not going to cheat on this one. Oof, I am going to nudge my nose in there though. Let's switch to left foot pedaling again. We'll see how that goes. There we go. Push, push, push. Okay, I don't know how much to outbrake him that from that far behind. Come on. Hyundai, this sounds amazing. There we go. We're up to P6 here. There's only 10 people here, so by the end of this lap, I need to be in P5, which is just ahead. By the end of lap 3 I need to at least be in second G, or just behind second. Oh, here we go, we've got Team Blue here. Sky Blue Racing, are we going to let us through here? Gonna have to go for the inside. Tell this is not the AI but the computer. You can't just turn into somebody that's there. Dear me. Right. We need to get up to P2, which is doable, I think, actually, here. Go, Hyundai Elantra. Not sure if that was too cheeky. Luckily it is just for the computer. Too cheeky, I can't let that stand. Gotta keep going on that one. Thank you very much, Sophie Victoria 33 in the chat on YouTube. I spot you there. Still trying to get used to seeing both chats at the moment. Come on, push, push, push. I do want to be physically behind P2 at this point here. Crikey, P1 is like off in the distance. Alright, I think I'm going to have to knuckle down here, guys. Be quiet for a bit. Stop chatting. I can hear you. I know that was naughty. Oh, push, push. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Never mind. Oh. Second it is. At least we got a marathon done as well. Let's exit out and just see if I actually done this or not. If I've not done it, I'm going to have to redo it. Yeah, it's a second. We're going to have to redo it. Boo! Right, okay. I don't want to push... Right, 542. Let's do the... Let's... I can get my words out. I want to kind of... upgrade it, but not to the point where it's stupid. So let's just go for some visual mods here, and maybe a livery so it looks pretty. So let's get some custom parts. First of all, let's get a rear wing, custom wing set. Let's make it mahoosive, and with this kind of body shape, let's go with that one. Yeah. Install Perfectamundo. So. Ooh. Let's see what the rear gives us. That is a proper splitter, so we'll get that one. And the side. Yep. And then front. I think we're going to go with the A one because it just looks a bit sleeker. Do we want to put a livery on it? Because actually, weirdly, I quite like the powder blue. Weirdly. Let's see how much that custom wing has given us here. Nothing much at all. Okay. Let's go to the tuning shop here then. And then look at... That's quite a high one there. What about if we just get some decent brake pads? Yeah, see, that's not too much. Just a set of decent brake pads. Port silencer, too much. Air filter, too much. Sports computer, too much. Yeah, just some decent brake pads. Why not? Yeah. We've got some decent brake pads on it now. Let's go back and complete it. In all fairness, what? We're 40 minutes into the stream and we're already done technically 2 races. 3 races even, sorry. We're halfway through and we're not even halfway through the stream yet. So, that one's going to be a hard one, I feel like. Let's go here. Right, let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. At least we've got some stopping power with the brake pads, which will be good. Right. Up the inside. At least we know with the corners we need to watch for, which will be here. Oh, he's still there. We backed out though. I didn't really give him much of a choice though. There we go. Let's push on through here. There we go. Oh, straight in the side, buddy. Come on. None of that. There we go. Push, push, push. I actually quite like this car. Drive out of there, dodge the wall of champions. Lap it's halfway through, and we need it to be in P5, so we're in P5 nice and early. 2 seconds here, further the throttle up. We're 5 seconds away from P1. There should be 4 cars in front of us and they're all relatively close together. Nakamura hasn't escaped yet. That wasn't the best braking by me. That chicane always catches me out for some reason. Hoping where I can brake later than the computer here. Or not to brake at all. There we go. Push, push, push. in all fairness, this is actually quite a good gap to have, so I won't make sure I don't get the slipstream too much, because then that means I can then brake at the braking point I want to, drop to third, push through the S-bend, and then come out exactly where I want to, or hit the wall of champions and everything I spoke about just not do. Oh dear. Alright. 2 seconds, we're close. Right, from a stat point of view, we need to be just behind second as we enter the last lap. Well, hopefully we'll be in P1 when we hit the last lap now. Can't have another P2, none of that. Slide through here, and through there. Oh! Cheeky overtake by surprise. To the overspeed there, into the corner here. He's got that one. I think I was asking too much of that. Oh. Right, he's throttled out. These two are fighting, which is great. Right, I spoke through it on the last lap. You know what I'm going to do this lap? I'm going to try and do that now properly. We'll see how it goes. Brake on the shadow, down to third, off. Okay, not as fast as I wanted it to be. We're closing, closing, closing. Right, we're through. Just got to hold it now. See if we're going to properly lose him now. Is a little bit understeery, this car, but I am liking it. It's relatively balanced. Doesn't look that bad either. Oh, gone wide here. Are the others going to capitalise? Nope. There we go. Right, push on through. Lovely jubbly. Oh, he is closing behind. Rapidly as well. I don't think he's got it though. Too little too late. See you later, potato. Right, there we go. Cross the line, done did. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. So that is now all done. Don't need to worry about that. Right, on to the next one, which is Clubman 700. Is that Bathurst? Oh dear. Okay. Right. United States, professionally tuned or road car is the car type. We're up against Corvettes, Focus and the GT40 Mark 166. Okay. Recommend 700. Oh, okay. So a lot of these are not even close to 700 apart from those three really. My question would be, do I have the car I think I have? I don't. Boo! Because if I had that Mark 166, I'd have to drive it. Okay. Quite a few duplicates as well. We do have the King Dynaco, which we could drive in. Now, I'm tempted to use the Sierra Cosworth, but I have had a bad experience with that car. Not the most behaviourable. There is one of my favourite cars, which is the 42766. And there's also the DeLorean. I might have to go with the Cobra. I do have a soft spot for that car and see if I can perform in it. If not, I then might have to switch to Sierra, but we'll see. Sports softs. What I might say is, what happens if I whack it up onto race tyres? How far does that take it? Does that take it too far over? No, okay, still relatively under 700. So, race tyres, AC Cobra, well, Shelby Cobra technically. We'll give this a whirl. We do like the classics. I think I'm going to have to go back to the gear stick if I'm correct though as well. So the gear stick round Bathurst, that is going to be horrendous. Well, that wasn't a good start. 5 laps. I've got to be steady on that. Alright, let's try and stay. Oh boy. Well, I have definitely tuned this. Oh yes, it only has 4 gears. Brilliant. Oh, I did that blind. Crikey, how do people drive cars with gears? I'm having to short shift just between the corners. Right, what is going on here, chaps? Oh boy. I've not given up just yet. I think I just need to look at the car settings here, because normal suspension, that's probably why. Normal diff. Okay. It's just stock. It's only got racing tyres on there. Okay. Nothing for me to adjust then. 18 seconds. I am dropping people. I can't. This is old school driving now. I can only brake in straight lines. Perfect example of that. Gee. There we go, so it's got the acceleration but not the top speed. Dodge Viper fighting a Chevrolet Corvette. Oh, gee. There we go, I've got the acceleration, I've just not got the top speed. And I max out at 155. Isn't great for... Oh, jamming the gear stick a lot on this. Oh, just go in. There we go. Shaking the desk to pieces here. Keeping it in fourth. Zipping through them now. I think I'm going to have to admit defeat with this car. I love it to bits, but I just cannot drive it here. Not even thinking of not going for the Ford Sierra Cosworth either. I need a car that I can drive. I have modded the DeLorean too much. $675, quick one there. I know I can drive the Ford. Tough one. Because I don't mind if it's difficult because I'm trying my best, but it's the speed of the AI / computer. But if it's because it's just undrivable, which that thing is, unfortunately, it needs basically better suspension. It bounces around everywhere. Here's the Camaro. Let's try the Ford GT. It needs better tyres. Again, right, what happens if we put these on softs? We'll get the soft sports as well. I thought bucket loads out for tyres. 683, that's fine. I can't remember if this is a gear change module or not, so we'll see. Yeah. There's at least some form of traction here, not immediate spinning. Don't do it. Corvette is gone. Come on, let's chase it down. There we go. Weaving all over the place here. Here. There we go. Push, push, push. I must say, the Ford GT40 and the marks after it, including this one, the remake in 06, they're just beautiful cars, and I feel like it was kind of quintessentially a muscle car. What I'd say is a pointy nose muscle car. Because I felt with muscle cars, there was kind of two different muscle cars you had. There were the pointy nose ones, which would be like the Corvettes and the Ford GTs. And then you've got the boxy ones, which is literally like the Camaro in front of you, or the Mustang. Oh, come on. Don't mix your gears up. Can I get around all of them? Oh! Beautiful. Hang on a minute. How have we got to 17 seconds for the guys in front there? Let's see. It's 13. Right, with the off as well, unfortunately. Who 20? I do feel like the manual gear changing that I'm doing is slowing me down. Seconds ahead at the moment. Interestingly though, as soon as I've got past everybody, it is now dropping quickly, he says. Not sure. Granted, this will get me a weekly, but if I haven't got the P1 on this, we'll have to do it again. I'm doing the top of bar first one-handed. Not hyper-realistic because I'd be absolutely peeing myself at this point. Pop it round, spring it round. Ugh. Oh. That was a mistake on my part. Moved up to 4th when I didn't need to. What the? No. Look, we're doing 44 miles an hour. What was that? Unnecessary. That was what it was. Beat his time. We're not going to catch him in 20 seconds. .32. No! What is this? This is what I'm talking about. The lack of response. There we go. Interesting how that just doesn't respond properly. Even with the handbrake on as well. Plus 20 seconds, that's a shame. Absolute shame, but at least we did cross the line. Keeping with the realism as much as possible. Ugh. Boom. Let's exit out that. Please, please don't be a P2, because if that's a P2 I'm going to have to do it again. Okay. Let's then put this in our favour then. Will the 09 Corvette or by okay. That's 2018. Oh, interesting. We do have a 20. That's a Viper, not a Corvette. Have a Corvette C7, which is slower. I must have modded that one. Must have. Yeah, because look, there's another one. I kind of want to stay away from the modded unless it's... Let's go for this one. Let's see if we can change it. Change to off tyres. So much money I'm spending on this. There we go. 691. I'm hoping that's going to give me the paddle shifters. If it's a gear shift, oh dear. But I'm hoping with something this... No, it's another flipping gear shifter one. That's the case then, let's come out. Exit. Right. Well, the Mustangs. 16. That'll be gear shifted. Let's try the Demon. Let's try the Demon. I just want to find one with paddle shifters because then this will make this a lot easier for me. There we go. Exit. We'll do what we've done with these ones as well, as long as we keep it under 700. What's the betting? So much money spent. No. No. No! Exit. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Car settings. Soft. Soft. Yeah, that's over 705. So what if we then switch it to the mediums? I'll take that. There we go. Racing mediums. In this absolute death trap, and it's paddle controlled. There we go. Oof, this thing is shifting. What's going on here with this car? Let's try again. I feel we've found the catalyst to our issue now. This isn't supposed to be the difficult one either. Not the cleanest on that one, but a decent save, I would say, all the same. There's that bit more torque. Bring it round. That car is shifting. Even I can't catch up with that. Okay, first mistake, it says, of this race. Pushing, keep going, keep going, keep going, come on. Okay, we've got two Vipers in front here. Around 25 seconds this guy's away. Gee. is that car he's in? No, stop it. There we go. So far ahead. If he's in the 2020 Corvette, that isn't a surprise then. I could do a 211 in this car. Snatching it just before it fills the bar seems to be the best way of doing it. Apologies for the silence, it's the concentration on here. Well, first from 28 seconds we've now got it down to right, got a 210 in there. So right, it is doable in this car. Right. P1 or nothing now, because we are running out of time now. Okay. Fourth is a possibility there. there. Right, don't go for the inside for that corner because they will just block it. Kids, make up your mind what you're doing. Oh, there's a way you could do that flat out without going absolutely bonkers. I think once we've just got through all of the traffic, top. Sorry, I need to get you out of the way, ASA friggin' P. Bathurst, why? Why Bathurst? Ugh. I understand why people call it the butt hurt. Because this is ridiculous. Now making mistakes where I've never made mistakes before. Oh, Serrano is in P3 here. Just slowing him down, okay. This is going to be a problem. He's up to second already. Go. Right. There we go, there's P1. The absolute rocket. That's going to disappear off down this straight, but we're 4 seconds behind this time. Oh, look at that. It's just going. Absolutely going. Just annoying because I can't stop on that straight unless I lift off before the corner. See, today I was watching, here he is, his channel with Rory, and he was having that issue where he was doing the 24 hours of Nürburgring, which you can do on the power pack. I'm quicker than them in the corners, but on the straights they just disappear. See, technically I'm faster than that car in this one, but it is an absolute demon and it tries to kill you on every corner. So I have to be perfect on every corner. See here, look, I'm closing up. This is the closest I've ever seen it. And then, look at it go. Already up to 2 seconds away. Have no control in that corner. There's just no grip. It just goes light. Absolutely light. This is the closest I've been to it though. But then look at it disappear again. There you go, look, I did a 2:09 in that one now. He's now going to disappear. This might be my moment over the top of the mountain of Bathurst to actually take on Serrano. And for those who are saying, well, you just massively skipped that corner because you cheated, that was more just damage control because I'd lost control of the car to keep it in a straight line. Is it over the back here where it brakes? Yeah, there we go, look. This is my opportunity then to overtake. There we go. There we go, I've gained 2 seconds already. But this is what I need to do, or else he's going to catch up with me immediately. Stay in third. And then watch him just absolutely destroy my lead. From 3.7, he's already down to 2.9. 2.2. I have to brake here to make sure I can get around this corner. Here he comes. We are on the final lap though. He's closing. Go. Let's try and keep the speed over the top here. Do 3 seconds. If I can keep that, no mistakes. I've got this. Hello, Elliot GT7. You've come in at an opportune moment here of where this is probably the 6th attempt of trying to complete this and get the P1. Currently driving a Dodge Challenger Demon with a 2020 Corvette right on our tail, but I think we've gapped them enough. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Right. Do not risk trying to go full whack around here. Ease off, touch of brake, hit the apex. Slam down the hammers at 150, get this thing slowed down. That's probably the best I've taken that corner, all stream, easy. There we go. And with that, my goodness, you've actually done it. Hit the apex once more. This thing tries to kill you. Literally tries to kill you each time you need to drive it. Thank you very much. I'm trying to complete the weeklies on GT7 at the moment. However, that one was an absolute killer at Bathurst. Mainly because I've been trying to, I've got a manual gear stick, so I've been trying to do it manually and could not beat the P1 driver. So I had to find a car to keep it as realistic as possible that had the paddles. And that had to be this car, which it's a beautiful muscle car. It looks gorgeous because that is completely stock apart from the race tyres in the game, but it will try to kill you. Absolutely try to kill you. Because let's see if we can find... It was literally... Let's skip through. It's that final straight. So we're over the back here. Zipping through here. And to kind of push our way through here. And I can't remember if we even made it on the first lap or not. But there we go. You just see the speed difference against the Ford Focus. Is this one? Did I lift? There we go. Not even stopping time. Just about over the grass. Again, second time, I think this might be third lap. What happened here? Let's have a look. Do I even make it? I don't if I remember rightly. I brake, skidding all over the place. Look, had to ditch to the gravel. Just about recovered it. That looks like a cut, but it wasn't. It was just sheer terror. Oh god. Right. Okay. We've not got much left of the stream, so let's get this last weekly done, and then we can collect all our goodies. So if we go to 3 days remaining. Group 1 prototypes. Okay, right. We've mainly got the 21 Toyota, Audi VGT Alpine. Let's go by category, which will be the Group 1s. What ones do we have? We could go for the Ghostbuster Audi. We do have... Oh, we have 2 of those. Interesting. The Jaguar. I think we've got to go for the Dynaco, haven't we? Dynaco Nissan. Team Dynaco. Let's go all the way. Right. It is going to be 8 laps. That's a long one. Okay. I'm going to put us on mediums because we have got somewhere on this one. So if we go on the mediums, we can see how it is. Do a bit of fuel saving. Then worst comes to worst, we can switch to the softs for a quick shootout to the end. Okay. P3 or higher, that's what we want. I'm sorry, with these Group 4 cars, even if it does have a gear change, I am not using it for this one, because these will try and kill you. Just saying that, I think I have tried to do this one before. And the only way I was able to do it actually was literally by cheating the system with an electric car. It was the electric Hyundai that I went for. It was rapid, don't get me wrong. There's a good reason why good streamers like me don't have a good viewing system, a good viewership, and I must say it is one down to a bit of laziness from me. I am not constantly on social media posting clips on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, if you like that platform. I do not, mainly because of Elon Musk. And I will call it Twitter, I will not call it X. This, I'm going to have to ditch this car. It's going to go back to the electric. But yeah, with Twitch, it's not very discoverable, unfortunately. So if people don't know about me, they won't find me. Whereas I then have to use such things as Instagram, Facebook, other kind of more instant content, stuff like that, to basically bring people over to Twitch. I also do stream on YouTube. But again, I have 162 followers on Twitch because I've been doing it since 2021. I've only recently been streaming on YouTube, but again, I have 7 subscribers, very low. So, right, where were we? We're going to change over to, right, categories, Group 1s, and we need to find, where is it? Oh. Drivetrain. No. I know which one I need, which is the Hyundai. Where is the Hyundai? Hyundai. What's the name? I'm a subscribe. It is FlynSoloPresents. Trying to keep it as neutral as possible there for you to keep it. No, we don't want the Ionic. No, thank you very much. Manufacturer. Hyundai. There we go. So that is the electric VGT, if I'm correct. Yes. Right. So then we'll go with that. Medium tyres. Actually, if we change that to hard tyres, they should last a lot longer. And we'll give that a go. But yeah, FlynSoloPresents, all one word. That's kind of everything across all my branding. Instagram, Facebook are the main other ones that I use there. And again, YouTube and Twitch as well. There we go. Don't even need to worry about gear changing now. This thing is an absolute rocket. So it starts off as a moment, and then literally the electric will go down. That door is closing. Ah dear. Not good. Come on, fellow Britch, you let me through, Mr. M. Grady. Teaching me also known on... Oh, hello, he's still there. That's awful on my point. It's me being distracted. Alright, round to the right here. Oh, God. Alright, I need to push out from these guys. The downside to this, though, is, if I'm correct, yeah. See, this is what happens when you're not paying attention. Just dropped all those places. Is when you're in a petrol car in Gran Turismo, you have a lap counter so you can see how many laps you've got left before you run out of petrol. However, the issue you have is if you've got an electric vehicle, it just takes that off. So you have to guess how many laps you've got left from the electric counter in the bottom right hand corner. So at the moment we've got 8. But the difference being here is if you do charge it up to full whack, it doesn't gain any weight like petrol does. The more petrol you have in there, the more weight there is in your car, the different it will handle. Now, granted, yes, Gran Turismo is only a simcade, not a proper simulation racing like iRacing, Assetto Corsa and so on and so forth, but it does make a difference. Come on, punch it. 200, 209, 210, oh boy. Nope. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And with that, I'm going to slowly skate into P13. How I did that, I have no idea how on earth I did that. Oh! And this is what happens when you get distracted. Right, 22 seconds we're behind the leaders. They're now starting to push away as I'm mucking about. What needs to happen here is we need to push through the pack and get ourselves as close to the top 5 as possible. Now, where I've done this race before and I've already got P1, it's not too much of an issue if I don't get P1 in this race, but at least I want to try on this first attempt to get P3, but I need to be a lot cleaner than that. A lot cleaner. I will tell my friends to subscribe too. Thank you very much, Elliot. I do appreciate it. Oh, gee. This is supposed to be sim racing, not bumper cars. Come on, Flynn. Here we go. Push, push, push. There we go. Right, there's 20 cars on the grid, so we need to be at least P10 by lap 4 to average it out. That was too late, way too late, way too late. Alright, I'm sticking with this race. I've made so many mistakes. but we are going to get this done. In all fairness, it's going to be interesting to see how long I can eke this out for, because at the moment they're 26. Oh gee, this is not a good example of the etiquette that I usually do, especially online. But where I am in an electric car, and I'm on hard tyres, if I can make these tyres last, I won't have to pit as much, as everyone else will be running on petrol fumes. I don't need to worry about petrol. I just need to worry about topping up my electric tank, which isn't too bad actually. I'll bring this round up to the top here. And this is something I've also found with this as well, is the way you drive petrol cars is completely different to electric cars. Right, can we catch up with the next pack? Oh, bit of rough and tumble in front. Missed the apex again, but at least I've kept it on the grey stuff. It is delicious, don't believe me, ask the dishes. Let's keep going. Stay on the grey stuff, not the green stuff. There we go. Push on through. Look, we're busting purples out here. It's weird because when you usually go through the apex of corners, you can adjust which gears you're in and it will help you with your turning, but that just doesn't happen specifically. Okay, we're still 26 behind here. Earlier. Let's see if we can get ourselves into the top 10, which we have, and then brake just before 150. That's better. I could probably brake a little bit later, but that's fine. I'm learning a lot from you, thank you very much. You can do it, hopefully, that's the plan. Look, we just want to complete the weeklies. That was the whole point of this stream. So as long as I get to P3, at least I've completed the weeklies. Push on through. Slamming on the brakes here. Thank the man who invented ABS, or else this would be a very short race for me. Right, we're up to P6 now. Ease off, a bit of trail braking, trying to get a decent exit. I do feel like this car's a bit of a cheat code for these kind of races, but until I get my Racecraft up, I do feel like this is my only chance. And hey, I'm teaching myself how to drive electric cars as well. Alright, let's just into the corner here. Back in 10 minutes, no problem at all. Thank you for joining. See you in Amalia. Brake. 4 out wide. push on through. Let's go on. That corner always kills me on that one. 21 seconds. Need to turn, need to turn. There we go. Right, first person's in for pitting. They're on softs as well. Surprised they will last that long. So if anybody pits now, despite that accident, right, he's already come out in front of me. So no more mistakes and we should be okay. We still need to pit, I know that. Not good, not good. There we go. 7 seconds in front. .305 is the fastest lap time, so as long as I stop making mistakes here, I can probably beat that. Right, it looks like I'm braking a lot earlier than I usually have. That's helped me in the corners. Right, let's go, 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 go. Not the best exit in the world. .150 there. Right that through. Not the most beautiful in those ones. Okay, we now got down to 18, that's fine. So look, we're just absolutely eradicating that person's lead there. There were 7 seconds when they came out of pits. Now this is the section I need to really watch, because this is the one I always seem to. There we go. There we go. Always one. Always one. There you go, he's got 5 seconds on me already. Alright, this is probably our last lap on this one. .13 seconds. Making a lot of silly mistakes here. Come on, go, 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 go. See, now Sassuolo's got up to speed. Good to have you back, Elliot. I think P3 might be out of reach for us, unfortunately. I'm not going to give up, though. It's never over till the checkered flag. So... Oh. Oh. We are in trouble. We are out of juice. Ladies and gents, that is us done. And that is why you should not play chicken with your electric meter. That is a shame. So we are going to finish this stream mission failed, which is a shame. But I might try and see if I can complete it off stream, as I've got to jump off now. However, I would still say, let's have a look at the goodies. We had one left. Look, out of that we got, it was a good run. Bathurst is the one that hurt us because we spent so much time trying to get that P1. But it's only a car roulette one, so I could try and see if I can do that at another time. Oh, thank you very much, Elliot. Oh, gee. I was slouching in that as well. You could try and have a hydrate if you want, because I'm going to hydrate now as well if you want. Anyway, right, let's have a look at our goodies, and then we'll do a raid. So, today's stream, we have managed to get quite a few options here. So, straight away we'll go for gifts, and we will get our 100,000. Thank you very much. Probably going to get all those tyres I've paid for back. That gets us back up to 7 million with a 200k, and we also get the driver marathon as well, which will be absolutely nothing. It's going to be that tiny little bit of cash, or one of those cars I've already got. There we go. Tiny bit of cash. Always the way. Okay, so we've got our goodies. Lots of monies. Let's switch back to this page where we're now going to go on to the wheel of options we have here. So, if you can see in the bottom right hand corner, this is how we choose what I'm going to do for my next stream. So, if I now interact with this, what happens if I spin it on here? Will that change for us? I don't know. It should look like that. No, it's not. Okay. That is a pain. So, what if I cancel and we'll just do a refresh? No. It's not quite like it. Right, okay. Can we edit it in some way? The joys of this, right? Interesting. Let's continue. Copy link. Refresh. There we go. Right, these are the options we've then got. So if we now interact, this will then choose from what we've got left here as well. So with this, we have then got circuit experiences. So that is what we're going to be doing next stream. So we'll be hitting the circuit experiences, and we'll then be narrowing it down from those for the next ones there. So let's have a quick snapshot of what we'll be doing. Now I know usually we go to Europe first, as that is my home state. Elliot, whereabouts are you from? Are you UK? Are you a different country bound somewhere else? Let us know. So if we go to World Circuits. Oh, that last race is going to annoy me. Really annoy me. Never mind. Let's go to Europe and Middle East here. I'm far away. That's got to be Dagobah. or Hoth, somewhere far, far away. Maybe not those two. They're not the nicest of places. Let's go with Naboo. Naboo's pretty. Lithuania! Even prettier. That is on my countries to see. I've been using that company called Journey, where you can kind of surprise yourself with a holiday. You kind of book what you want to do, but then they don't tell you which country you go to until you get to the airport. I would recommend it. It's wicked. I've really enjoyed it. Lithuania. I will not try and go, oh, are you from this part? Because I do not know Lithuania that well. Not yet. Oh, come on. A silver on that. So that's what we'll probably be starting on. Cirque du Sarthe next time. Alsace, have we done that one? Beautiful. My hated track here. Norland, we might get that out of the way. So I think we'll be starting with Cirque du Sarthe to get that full circuit experience done. Then we'll move to Switzerland there as well. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. Elliot, thank you for being our latest Lithuanian, I think only Lithuanian follower as well. Our latest follower as well. And also I think there was another one which I think was Eli Mika, I think, as well. Thank you for being a follower as well. Again, where you follow and subscribe to Twitch, or subscribe and like on YouTube, it really helps benefit the channel. I am trying this year to do more content. Basically, the whole point of this stream is for me to improve my sim racing. I'm currently a C driver rating and S sportsmanship rating, and I want to get myself up to those top tier ones, those A lobbies, DR lobbies if possible. So that'll be what we're trying to do with this channel. And again, your support is most beneficial, most grateful from you there as well, if I can get my words out. I've made your day. Oh, well, I feel very, very humbled by that. So thank you very much. Glad to have made your day there. So first of all then, before me just switching off the stream, let's do a quick cheeky raid, shall we? So I'm hoping my boy Drew is up and running, because he usually streams on a Monday, but he usually takes forever to get ready. Yes, he is. Right, he is doing clubs and crashes. EA Sports WRC. He used to go take you some rallying. So please do go over to Drew. He's a partially sighted, I hope that's the right terminology, partially sighted sim racer and a graphic designer. The stuff he does is fantastic. Do check out his you know what, let's just do him a shout out. Why not? We do a shout out here for Droopy Designs. He is a fantastic guy. Does it like that? Yes, there we go. Do check him out. He's fantastic. So I'm going to raid out now to Drew. Again, if you're on YouTube, the stream is going to finish now. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much to Elliot, who's one of our new followers. And hopefully see you on the next stream. I'll be back Monday, 6 PM British Standard Time here as well. Let me find the right thing to fade over to. Thank you so much. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. See you Monday.